Never. I can't help it. I'm just real petty. So I feel like this. If I die, my man gotta die too. Ain't gonna be long. She would have been happy to see you move on. No, the fuck I would not. No, I would not be happy to see you move on, motherfucker. Let me just scoot on over so you can get on in this casket. Because, no, you said we was gonna be together forever, and I don't think you understand what you said, because I'm not going nowhere without you. So come on and get in here. Get in here, we can fit together. We fit on the couch for years together. Lay on in here, yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. I'm not going nowhere without him at all. So we're gonna die together, buried together, the whole shebang.
This is Will Nunziata, and I'm so thrilled to be speaking today with the acclaimed comedian and small business owner of Body by Trini, the one and only Melissa Irish. Melissa, how are you?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you, Will?
Melissa, I'm doing so much better now that I'm finally speaking with you after weeks of researching. You are, excuse my French, a badass boss lady.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
Listen, you are not only so incredibly funny, as the audience just saw a little sneak peek of your talent in that video, but you are with Body by Trini, a business owner. I want to lean into it all, but first and foremost, I want to know, Melissa, where were you born, and when did you realize that you had the funny bone?
Okay, so I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and I was funny my whole life. People were telling me literally like in my 20s, Melissa, you should do comedy, you should do comedy, you should do comedy. But I never did it at that time because I didn't think, although I knew I was funny, I didn't know if I was able to like format jokes, you know, the punchlines and so on and so forth. I didn't think I had that skill. So for years, you know, people was just telling me, and I had a really good friend named Philip, and he was literally the first person that really saw that I was supposed to be a comedian. A couple years after him drilling me and stressing me out about it, he passed away from cancer. Yeah, and so I was distraught. And I kind of threw it in the back burner for a while too, because I was like, well, Philip wanted me to do it and he's not here. So I almost didn't. And then one day I was with my boyfriend, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna go down there and do an open mic today. And he was like, you ain't going to do no open mic. I'm like, no, I'm for real. And he's like, if you're going, I'm gonna go with you. And I was like, cool, I want you to come with me. So anyway, we went to the city. It was a Friday night. You had to pay $5 to do the open mic, and then you buy a drink. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna do it. I went up there, and Will, I promise you, the people loved me. I didn't rehearse anything. I just was going off the top of my head. I was just going like, basically, I looked around the room and I just did jokes about what I saw.
But Melissa, this is why you are such a natural comedian, is because you're a natural storyteller. I'm sure you've told this your whole life, but as a director, in everything that I watch what you do, you obviously have fine-tuned your craft, because at the end of the day, it is a craft, but you're also, and I'm sure you've gotten this too before, Melissa, you're incredibly relatable. You're not putting on some air. You're not putting, and if you don't mind my saying, before even, the interview, you had the cabinet open, you were fixing your wig, you were fixing, you're very real. It's like, I'm sure, have people ever come up to you and been like, oh my God, Melissa, you remind me of my sister, my cousin.
Yes, I get that all the time. I get that all the time. Every time I get off stage, there's always someone that approaches me and says, oh my God, you're so funny. You remind me of my aunt. Or you remind me of my cousin, or you remind me of my sister. Oh, I have a sister that acts just like you, and stuff like that. And I like it, I love it. It's so crazy because I never in a million years thought that I would be where I am in such a short time. I've only been doing comedy for 3 years, but I'm literally been everywhere already.
Yeah, because you know what it is, and you know this better than anyone. I can feel with you, and correct me if I'm wrong, you have a spiritual nature to you.
I sure do.
I think you've been manifesting this your whole life. And so when the
Yes.
universe saw you step into your bliss lane, the universe was like, okay, Melissa Irish, here you go. Boom, go. You've been
Yes.
manifesting this your whole life. And on top of that, Melissa, in addition to spreading joy through your comedy, talk to me about your business, Body by Trini. And by the way, below this video for everyone watching, you can read more about Melissa and her business right below this video. Talk to me about Body by Trini, how it all came about, and for our audience, what exactly it is.
Okay, so Body by Trini was born in quarantine. I was home in quarantine, anxiety and depression heavy. And I said, well, not only am I funny, I can make shit. You know? So I started off with soaps. I said, oh, everybody got to take a shower. Everybody got to bathe, you know? So I said, okay, let me make some soaps. So I did the research and I started out with some soaps. The soaps, like I launched my business September 30th, 2020. Literally in that month, everything I had sold out. So I was like, oh my God, they really like this stuff. Because everything that I make, not only is it a product for your skin, but it also heals skin. Everything I make heals skin. It heals everything, like psoriasis, eczema, things of that nature. I did that because I know a lot of people with those issues. And so I make things that literally will heal your skin. And the feedback has been amazing. You know, sometimes I have my days where I don't get any sales at all. And yes, I do get discouraged at times, but overall, I feel like I'm helping people with their skin.
Well,
and that makes me feel good.
And you're not only helping people with their skin, Melissa, but you are a healer of all parts of people, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and also physically. And
True.
I think it's a beautiful gift, all that you are able to use all of your gifts. And I mean, I could speak with you forever, but my final question for you, Melissa Irish, is if you had to give advice to young Melissa who had big dreams and now doing it now, but what advice would you give that little girl?
Stop waiting. Go for it. Don't be intimidated. Those are the things I feel like my younger self needed. Yeah. Stop procrastinating. That is the big one. Procrastination. Oh my God. That is like the devil. For real. Because like I procrastinated a lot in my life. I'm 47.
Damn,
I'm a
you
grandmother.
look good.
Thank you. You know, black don't crack unless you smoke it. So, yeah.
And it's also Body by Trini. Hello.
Yes, you see my skin. You see my skin. I literally use all my own products as well. And I am aging backwards, literally.
You bet. Benjamin Button in Melissa Irish.
Yes. Yes. Plus, I have a young soul. So,
well, that childlike sense of wonder never left Melissa. And
no,
you are a perfect example and such an inspiration to all. And listen, again, I could speak with you forever, but I'm so grateful for the time you took today. I'm grateful we're connected. And I'm grateful now that you're a part of this amazing new app where you're not only going to be able to connect with fans across the country and around the world, but artists as well.
Yes. And I love artists. I love all part of creating, you know, because it takes a lot to create.
You bet, baby.
And like, for instance, somebody like you're a director on Broadway. I know your job is very important one, but strenuous too, because, you know, you have to use all your creative juices and all that stuff. That is so awesome though.
But thank you. But Melissa, like you, I love artists. And this is why I love doing what I do as a director, but also what I love doing here with FENIX, that I get to spend up to 10 minutes a day with so many artists around the world who are all saying the same thing in different languages. The need to connect and the need to pursue their love and their bliss, but to share it with the world, no matter who you are, where you are, how you live, who you love. And I'm just so grateful we're connected now, Melissa. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I am so grateful.